Well, I am so thrilled that you asked that because my story of how I got into spiritual development is kind of interesting. So it was the 60s. I was a hippie. I was living in the San Francisco Bay Area. I was a flower child. And probably your listeners would not even realize this, but those of us who were flower children, we were really very serious about spiritual development. We wanted to experience higher states of consciousness. We wanted to experience our inner divine nature. We were seeking spiritual awakening. And so I was reading books like Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. I was reading the Buddhist scriptures. I was reading Tibetan Book of the Dead. And I was reading Alan Watts' books. I read The Way of Zen and other books by Alan Watts. And as I was reading the books by Alan Watts, he said that you need to find a meditation guide. Well, in 1966 in Berkeley, California, you did not go to the Yellow Pages and find meditation guide or anything remotely similar to that. So I actually asked a roommate, and I said, well, how do I find this meditation guide? And he said, well, have you ever tried to meditate on your own? And I said, well, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. So I lay down on my bed. I did not even know that you're supposed to sit up when you meditate. And I kind of prayed for or asked for a meditation. Immediately, I was propelled into an ecstatic state. And I felt a cord or rush of energy rushing from the tips of my toes all the way to the top of my head. I felt like I was plugged into an electric socket in the most ecstatic way. So it was a very blissful sensation, and I figured, well, I guess this is meditation. Little did I know that I had not only just had my first experience of meditation, but also my Kundalini awakening all at the same time. So that was my first meditation experience, and it was not too long after that that a friend brought me to the Transcendental Meditation Center, such as it was back then, and I saw the picture of the guru on the wall, who was Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, and immediately I just had a sense that this person, had no idea who he was, but I felt that he would be somebody that could really help me and that I could learn meditation from. So I got very, very involved with that, and it was not too long after that that I found myself on the banks of the Ganges River in India studying to become a meditation teacher.